in the crew area.
What about those Venus samples, Nina? Any little green men in there yet?
No, not yet. But I have found some interesting chemicals that might have been left by living organisms. I'll keep you posted, okay?
Sean, we got a lot of questions about the water. Is everything recycled?
Yes, viewers, I've been drinking his urine for the last 6 months.
Zero G is a lot of fun, but too much of it's very bad for your health. You can see here these rotating modules which provide us with some gravity to help keep us in shape.
This is 0.5 G, to be precise, which is half Earth gravity. And here we have Zoe Lessard, making up for the time she spends in zero G by exercising 3 hours a day. All right, let's take a look in Zoe's sleeping module.
No, Tom!
Oh my Lord, someone's broken in.
Well, it's not just a mission to the planets. We're exploring the human body, too. No one knows how it'll respond to 6 years in space. Physically, psychologically, it's new territory.
6 years is a long time if you consider time more important than what you do with it.
I've spent more time with these guys in the last few years than anyone I know. We're already more a family than a crew.
I don't see it as giving up anything. I just won the lottery. It's you lot I feel sorry for.
More probes have been sent here than any other planet. But Mars has a jinx. Over half of them failed.
Pegasus control, you can tell Nina she has a go for EVA. Oh, pedals are clear. I don't see any X motion at all.
Coming up on 3 meters. It's doing fine.
Looking good, Eris.
3 astronauts will pilot the lander Ares in a descent with its own particular dangers.
Instead of 100 times the atmosphere of Earth, on Mars it's 100th, which presents its own unique set of problems when you want to try and land. There's not a whole lot to slow you down.
How you doing back there? Everyone still with us?
10 meters. Down at 2.
I lost visual on the ground. There's a lot of dust. All right, I got it. Stand by for touchdown. 3 meters. Down 1. 1 meter. Contact. Check yours. Get lock. Give up. Pressure integrity check. Monitor current gauge to 4.0. I'm also on the forward dump valve. Hatch is open and latched.
The hatch is open, and Kirby is on the porch.
We stand at the edge of a new frontier, and we vow that we shall not see it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace. My footprints are crisp, and the dust clings to my boots.
Wind's picking up. Dust is increasing at your 10 o'clock position, John.
The sky's a kind of butterscotch color.
Tom, there's dust devil activity.
Which way is it heading?
I don't know.
Guess I'll stay here then.
Pegasus, we've got a problem.
Should we scrub the EVA? There is Pegasus. Get Tom inside now.
Seal the hatch, John.
Will you look at that?
You sounded a little breathless in there.
Are you okay?
Think so.
Aries Pegasus. Control want Tom inside now, please. I don't care how you break it to him.
That's what I call a Martian welcome.
Do you want to run through a few suit checks?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Why not? It's not as tough as it looks.
The Martian dust is easily sucked up into a dust devil. Luckily, the Martian atmosphere is a pale imitation of ours. Pressures rarely climb above a hundredth of Earth's, so although it may look like a whirlwind, it's no worse than a summer breeze.
I could get used to this.
3 weeks is going to be over before we know it.
The astronauts have set up camp close to Vale Marinelis, a vast canyon which could unlock the mystery to life on Mars.
Geologists are going crazy over those sulfate salts. And you're still go for Marineris.
Vale Marinelis is basically a vast tear in the Martian crust. It's over 4,000 kilometers long. In fact, it runs so far around the planet that one end of it is in daylight while the other is still in dark.
There's a big temperature difference between the day end and the night end. This causes strong winds to surge up through the canyon from the west, which brings up a lot of dust. Now, that could be a problem for our guys down there. I mean, nobody wants to work in zero visibility next to a 7-kilometer drop.
This is where they hope to achieve their mission objective. Not just evidence of life, but maybe life itself.
Well, there's pretty clear evidence water once flowed on Mars, and most of it's long gone, but in the lowest parts, it might still be there, just a metre or so below the surface. And on Earth, everywhere we find liquid water, we find life.
2 feet. This is definitely better. It's more controllable. I'm going to paint it this. The Mars Bunny Hop.
Hey, John, do you want to give it a rest? I'm trying to do a presentation here.
Big day today. We're conducting a robot descent, the 7 vertical kilometers down to the floor of Vale Marinelis to search for liquid water. Charlie here has volunteered.
Ah, here's our ride.
Someone order a cab?
Shall we dust off before we get in?
Yes, let's not mess up this vehicle. No names, Kirby.
We're on a dusty planet, guys.
Aries Pegasus.
Dust devils are harmless, but global storms have wrecked previous robotic missions. Pegasus will be keeping a close eye on the surface.
You're very quiet back there.
Yeah.
Take it easy, John.
I think I see the edge.
Famous last words. Okay, let's park up here. We can walk the rest.
Remembering to keep our handbrakes on?
Yeah. God. Yep.
Look at those layers. Millions of years of Martian history.
Makes the Grand Canyon look like a scratch.
Air Aerospace, how do you read Pegasus? You're loud and clear and pictures are great.
Zoe's going nice shade of green up here.
Well, tell her if it's any consolation, we're gonna name these cliffs after her.
Yeah, she says that makes all the difference.